Hello there, Golfer Kieran. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Alien Isolation. So I've done something different. I finally got my gamepad working. As it turns out, the only bloody thing I needed to do was open the Epic Game Store through Steam, and then it can use Steam to use the controller, I guess. I was using the emulator that wasn't doing anything good for me. So yeah, it's really hilarious. But anyway, I got the controller working, so I'm going to be trying that. And that means, of course, I'm going to be having issues with what buttons are what, because it is a bit different, and because it forces the controller scheme. It's not universal, but the nice thing is, for example, I think the issue where I was getting the automatic switching from one thing to the other is because of how the game kind of works, in terms of amount of buttons that I have now versus I have on my Oculus controllers. So I've got the ability to just switch through my weapons really easily. And then if I were to do my UI, I can very easily select these. For whatever reason, this wasn't working as well on the Oculus controller. So if I want something like the noisemaker, I can do this. And then it's out. And then, yeah. Now, the only real issue is I have to get used to, when I see RB, like I think right bumper, I'm actually using the triggers because I don't know, shouldn't be. I can actually look. If I look, game, and control scheme, yeah, aim and change focus fire. So they consider those the bumpers, which is really interesting because I think of those as triggers. But that might be the PlayStation me coming through, because that's the only, besides PC, the only other console I've had are a Wii and a Wii and I still have it out. So nice. And I can do that and go boom right back to flamethrower. That isn't that cool how the fire gets pulled out like that too. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just explore this area a little bit. And then map. That's flashlight. That's crouch. That's sprint. Map was this? Yes. Okay, good. Alright, nothing of use here. Okay, so I have to... And that's the other problem is I have the Logitech F310, I think it is. So it's an Xbox controller, but in the shape of a PlayStation. Which for me is actually pretty good, because I would otherwise have issue with it. Oh, what do we have back here?
You're not gonna cause problems, right?
I really don't like the Xbox 360 setup for the controller. I like the two thumbsticks to be equal to each other, with the D-pad being up higher. So, yeah, I more or less agree with the control scheme. I would prefer. I think. Okay, so that is good to know. So if I were to go into control scheme, as we can see, peek is left trigger. That is completely disabled. I was trying it out in two-person mode, but it is just completely disabled. I couldn't move if I was holding it down. Is a little bit annoying. How accurate is it? It feels like it's, yeah, it's definitely off center, because it should be, if I was looking straight down it. It's off center and down. And then it's annoying how I can't control. I would love this for me to be left bumper, not right bumper, because that would make more sense to me. But anyway. Go ahead and get the flamethrower out, because that is the only thing it's afraid of.
Ripley, you on your way?
Yeah.
Ricardo's moving in ahead of you. I've sent your guy Samuels to android processing. Once this thing's dead, I'm gonna get him to access Apollo and lift the lockdown.
Samuel's okay doing that?
Guy said he wanted to help, and I have my hands full here. Besides, he's a synthetic. Should be easier for him to get in there.
I guess.
Look, Ripley, we're the only people standing between Sevastopol and outright disaster.
Outright disaster has already happened, Waits. All we can do now is kill that fucker.
Why? So here's a huge problem I have is, why do they think there's only one? Why can't I move? Great, I'm already running into bugs. And that got me out of it, but I can't access my map no more. Oh, nope. I know why. I wasn't pressing the map button. There we go. If I do that... Yeah, that changes the mode. Okay, that's the other issue of the F10, to make sure I don't mess that up. Oh, there's something over here. Hold on. Oh, but I can't get in there yet because I need device invalid. Wish there was a way to disable the mode function on this thing. I think that's so that you can have more than one, like, layout. But I think that it's only usable through the Logitech profiler, and I can't find the Logitech profiler. Like, they don't... Like, the F310 isn't supportable to be programmable anymore, apparently. And this is where I want to go, right? Yeah. Go to Lorenz. So, fun tip if you want to avoid motion sickness when you're using a controller, that is to look the direction you're looking. Funny enough. So if I'm looking left, I'm going to start looking left while I'm moving left, and that does seem to help me at least. Alright, where am I going? Oh, there's something in the lobby of these.
I'm reading lots of malfunctioning systems in your area.
I wonder if that's something that he can drop down from. Like, is there a difference between the drop-downables and the hunting ones? He is in the vents. That scared the shit out of me. Holy cow.
Your nearest fire assembly point. This is not a drill. Do not panic. Follow me, please.
There we go. Oh god, motion sickness. Alright, is this where I need to be? Yeah. Okay, left bumper. That's the wrong... Gosh darn it. So the issue is that the buttons are all going to be wrong now because I'm using controller. So if I want to do this, do I do A? No, it's got to be... Gotta figure this out, otherwise I'm not going to be able to craft. That's moving it around. I have to hold this down, which means it has to be something. Oh, I can throw... I didn't even realize I can throw stuff in it without utilizing it completely. Okay. So that says left bumper to throw, which is this. Yeah, that's... Not that button. Not you. Definitely not any of you. So is crafting just broken? Ugh. I can tell you straight away, I definitely prefer controller. Okay, I want to feel like it is supposed to be left bumper, but that's disabled in VR. Huh, I'm gonna have to look this up. Crazy. Alright, so annoyingly, the issue appears to be because I was running the game... There we go, what's going on? Because I was running the game preset 1? What is going on? Alright. So, if I press it now it works. So, now I have to retrain myself. Man, the sound is crazy here. L1 now does nothing. R1 is that. And then the bumpers are the aim and shoot. Uh-oh. Am I seeing this right? Oh my gosh. Why aren't the controllers not working? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a complete restart, because this is driving me nuts. Alright, so we're back. It appears as though the issue stems from me switching the controller layout. Also, me touching... I don't know why that... Did I collect all that? Me touching the Oculus controllers really seems to mess it up too. So... won't be doing that again.
Wait, what's wrong with this station?
It's always been falling apart, but because of the decommission, a lot of the systems have been shut down. Add to the fact that everyone's too busy trying to stay alive to maintain anything, and you end up with goddamn chaos.
My friend said he saw it. So some people get away. If we see it, we just run. Glad I found you guys. I guess, but it was your idea, not mine.
This has got to be a bad dream.
We shouldn't have done that back there. I know we're hungry, but man, this feels so wrong.
The thing is I have an issue with is if I make a serious noise, it's gonna show up.
We've got to sleep soon. I can't hack much more of this.
I'm sure they
Feels like we're standing around waiting to die.
Is there really no way?
My friend said he saw it, so some people get away. If we see it, we just run.
This has got to be a
We
bad
shouldn't have
dream.
done that back there. I know
Did
we're
something
hungry,
back
but
there just explode?
man,
It's
this
the least of your
feels so
problems. The
wrong.
creature's nearby.
You heard the lady. Let's go.
And they just totally bailed.
Wait, the creature. How are we gonna seal it in?
The spire was built to process high-value compounds dredged up from the gas giant. Piracy precautions are still in place. The tower can be shut off, vents, doors, everything. So, you build a cage around the creature, then Ricardo locks it down. Entrance is dead ahead. Use the terminal in reception to open the door.
Oh, that's lovely. So we've officially started to backtrack now.
Ricardo's finalizing the lockdown. You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the supply storage, maintenance access, and server hub reception. Report in as you go.
We don't forget the little details when seeing the big picture. With Satan, there's someone behind you, helping you every single step of the way.
think he's coming back down. Or did he stop moving? Because the problem is that I can't pass him.
With thankful that someone behind you, helping you every single step of the way.
He's coming back now.
Why not ask the advice of afterworld safety protocols? Apollo and William Joe working together for a single set of directives of afterworld.
Oh, jeez. It was an EMP. I didn't think the EMP would call the frickin' alien. That's exactly why I wasn't running around like crazy. It was probably the sprinting actions. I wasn't sure what that would do. Oh well. Knew I knew. Let's be a little bit faster this time. Just out of curiosity. Okay, X is the reload button. Okay.
Ricardo's finalizing the lockdown. You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the supply storage, maintenance access, and server hub reception. Report in as you go.
If you find this facility in a state that isn't to your liking, please let us know. Why not ask the advice of afterworld safety protocols?
That's where he dropped out of, interestingly enough. So I need to go to Stairwell, maintenance access, supply storage. And then that doesn't say what it is.
We don't forget the little details when seeing the big picture.
This doesn't seem like I'm supposed to go this way. Unless it's like this terminal or something.
We're extending through a heightened containment hazard level today.
Supply storage locked down.
Okay.
He's in hunt mode now. left hump mode. Okay, good. I'm glad I got here when I did. Alright. You have to seal off the stairwell, seal and lock down the maintenance access corridor. So did I miss everything else I was supposed to do? Okay, so I need to seal off, lock down the maintenance access corridor. Access switch floors.